What's up, heroes? My name is Sylarclone, and welcome back to Ethereal Enigma. It is our day off. The thought energizes me, and I get ready for the day. Both Mina and Erilynn's doors are closed. That's fine with me. I could use a quiet morning. It's been an eventful week. After freshening up, I head downstairs to grab a bite to eat. There's a loaf of custard bread on the table, with a piece already torn off. That must mean Mina is awake. She loves the stuff. I catch the savory smell of meat and see the steamer. Uncle Hajime must have prepared meat buns for us too. That's a great start to the morning. It's going to be a great breakfast, that's for sure. After eating, I clean up and relax in the living room when the ring of the doorbell surprises me. I'm not expecting anyone. I wonder who it is. When I open the door, I'm greeted by Kosei's smiling face. Who else would it be?
My man! Aren't you glad it's the weekend? I have the day off, so I thought I'd swing by.
Question. What are you wearing, and why? Is this just your normal getup? Because I have so many questions. Hey, come on in. He barely waits for me to step aside before he lets himself in, kicking his shoes off in the process.
Feel like doing anything in particular today? Where should we go?
I can't help but notice Kosei's choice of outfit. While his clothes are clean, they show a few signs of wear and tear. Most importantly, they're a few decades out of fashion. None of that is surprising. Kosei has had his vintage style for as long as I've known him. That doesn't mean that I've stopped noticing it, though. That's just how he dresses, huh? Really? That's okay. Vintage is in to party like it's 1999. Everyone has their own style. Well, I'm assuming if I've noticed still, I keep giving him a hard time. Kosei would stick out like a sore thumb if he went anywhere other than the past. The 90s called? They want their clothes back. He scoffs.
Some people just don't appreciate good fashion.
Yeah, let me know when you find someone who thinks that's good fashion. Or the lack thereof.
This is classic vintage. It's the epitome of fashion these days.
Are you sure you aren't just wearing old hand-me-downs?
Of course not. I bought this with my own money. There's no better way to stand out than to deviate from the norm.
I have a question as to why. He's got the standing up part right, that's for sure. But to answer your question, I don't have anywhere in mind. What about you? Kosei shakes his head.
Not particularly. We can stay in instead. I'm all about relaxation.
That works for me. We could play something on the console.
Yeah, man, it's been a while since I got to demolish you in Crash Bros.
Yeah, you keep dreaming. You keep dreaming. We head up to my room and search through my games. Kosei excitedly checks out the newest release my parents brought back from their latest business trip to the US. I'll usually get a game before he does, and we'll try it out together. That's a fun best friend thing to do. After booting everything up, we select teams and start to play.
So, are you looking forward to the club fair next week?
Haven't thought about it. Yeah, are you?
Definitely. I know which club I want to join now, too.
Soccer? He gives me a knowing look.
What about you? Which club will you join?
Science, debate, acting, swimming, also soccer, anime club. Tough ones. Very tough ones indeed. Not much of those. The acting, sure, my acting could use a little work, but I did swim for quite a bit. But the anime girls, I don't know. This is kind of a tough one. I'm gonna go with Sylar now, who would go with the anime club. I'm ready to join the anime club and find myself a top-tier waifu. Kosei laughs.
Really, dude?
Of course. 2D girls are so much better than 3D girls. That's a lie, and we know it.
I'm not going to even touch that comment with a 10-foot pole. I'd reluctantly agree.
Of course you are. What?
Nothing.
Yeah, whatever, dude. We continue to chat as we play. As is generally the trend with Kosei, the more into the game he gets, the quieter he becomes. Soon, we're both getting into the competitive spirit as we play against each other. Suddenly, a knock on the door interrupts us. Who is it? Kosei mutters under his breath.
Must be Mina coming to kill the vibe.
Ouch. Never mind. In response, the door bursts open. Erilynn stands in the frame. You can't just barge in here.
I didn't. I knocked.
I didn't say come in. You're supposed to answer my question and wait for me to invite you in.
How tedious. I announced my presence by knocking. You'd find out who I was after opening the door.
That implies that I cared who was at the door in the first place. Kosei stares in wide-eyed wonder. He scrambles to his feet.
That's Erilynn!
Yes.
She's here!
Also yes.
In your house!
Still yes.
Dressed like a hot fantasy princess.
She likes cosplay.
Why do you sound like this is a totally normal situation?
Because it is. Is it not for you?
Wait, am I still asleep? That must be it.
Nope. Kosei pinches himself and winces. As reality dawns, he turns to me for an explanation. All right. I guess we never mentioned Erilynn's living situation to him. So, funny story. She actually lives here.
She what?
Kosei's eyes bug out, and his words are a choked squeak. Erilynn waves her hand in front of her face as if waving away an annoying fly.
I require your assistance at once.
I glance over to Kosei and back to Erilynn. In case you haven't noticed, I'm a little preoccupied. She crosses her arms.
With what?
I think you mean with whom. I point to Kosei, who remains frozen in shock and confusion. She glances at Kosei, then back to me.
Well, Mina told me that the homework I was assigned needs to be completed.
Okay.
But she won't do it for me.
Do your own damn homework. I'm not going to do it for you. That sounds about right.
So I'm going to need you to complete it for me instead.
Seemingly out of nowhere, she pulls out a stack of workbooks and drops it next to me. With a smug smile, she turns away.
I'll come collect it in the evening.
It's going to be in the exact same spot that you left it. What is even going on? Wait a minute. She pauses, fixing me with a bored look. Offer to help with her homework, pass Erilynn back to Mina, give her back her books. We can help you with it. I ain't doing it. Insisting I do her homework isn't the right tactic, but clearly she needs help and I shouldn't ignore that. I won't do your homework for you, but if you need help, then I can help you. Erilynn sighs, then settles at my desk, resigned to her fate.
Very well. That's how it must be. Then let's get started.
Hold on a second. Did she just do what I told her? Anyone else a little confused by that? Like, she just kind of... What? I meant later. I'm still hanging out with Kosei right now. Erilynn furrows her brows.
What's a Kosei?
I guess we're still on this. At the mention of his name, Kosei awakens from his stupor. He jumps up.
Me, Erilynn? I'm a Kosei. I'm Kosei.
Desperate much? Erilynn looks at him as if seeing him for the first time. She puts on a gentle smile, her regal air returning.
Oh, I see. Do we know each other?
We go to school together.
Her face is still blank.
I'm in your class.
Oh,
After her little exclamation, she gets up and walks away. We both watch in silence as she exits. Once Erilynn is out of view, Kosei flops onto his back on the floor.
She didn't even get to the point of rejecting me.
I mean, you were rejected initially. Well, at least your expectations are in line. He clutches at his chest.
That comment would have hurt if I wasn't already dead. Wait, I think this is still a dream. This entire scenario doesn't seem remotely possible.
I'm pretty sure it does. He pulls his hand back and slaps himself across the face. At least someone had to do it. Seriously, dude? With no change in result, he flops down again. Try to comfort him. Maybe she'd remember you if you did her homework. Get up. Just get up. I'm gonna keep kicking your ass in Crash Bros. Come on. It's not that big a deal. Get up, man.
I can't.
Just use your hands to push yourself up. It's easy. Kosei just flops about listlessly. I sigh deeply.
What have I done to deserve such cruelty? How can I be so unmemorable?
I'm pretty confident that you're not the problem in this case. But my words fall on deaf ears as Kosei lets out another long groan. Footsteps echo in the hallway, which is immediately followed by a breathless Mina. She pops her head into the doorway.
Are you okay, cuz? I heard a thud, and then a loud...
Now, don't worry, it's just Kosei doing Kosei things. She pauses when she sees Kosei on the floor. Straightening back up, the concern melts off her face.
Oh, it's just Kosei.
Exactly. Just as quickly, she turns away. Sounds about right. Well, that was record timing. Maybe the hilarity of the situation will pull Kosei out of his mood. Hey, Kosei. He continues to stare at the ceiling.
Yeah.
You seem to be pretty proficient at repelling women today. That's a good one. Why? Kosei finally sits up. His face is grave as he returns to his feet.
I need to go home, man.
Did he seriously just ree at me? Why? Why is he reeing at me? Why? What's wrong? Kosei shakes his head.
Maybe do some introspection or something and reevaluate my life.
You can start by changing your clothes. Or, I like this idea better, or we could just keep gaming. He shakes his head again.
No, not even video games can fix this. I'll see you later.
Now is it my turn to pick up my hand and straight up slap him across the face? Kosei shuffles out of the room. I follow him to the front door and send him off, trying my best to encourage him. He'll be fine. I'm sure of it. Well, pretty sure of it. To be continued. Well, looks like with that, we've made it to the end of episode 1. That's probably the first time during one of these early accesses that I've made it to the end of episode 1. Or, no, I did it with Crystalline, but still, that's quite impressive. But Dishu seems to have left us a note. Hello. Thank you for playing Ethereal Enigma Early Access, Episode 1. We hope you enjoyed it. There's a lot more exciting things to come. Please look forward to future episodes. And of course, feedback feels great and everything, which is why I do videos like this, so you guys can see it and let your comments be known as well. And plus, that way, my comments can get out there as well, and everyone can have a good time. And if you want to stay tuned for more of episode 2 when that finally comes out, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and subscribe to the channel by unleashing your power and hit that notification bell. As soon as I get another episode out, you'd be the first to know. But as always, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to let me know by hitting that like button down below or also leaving a comment. It really does help me out. Let me know what your favorite part has been so far of episode 1. There's been a lot. Kind of ends on a high note there of Kosei just kind of getting Kosei'd around, but it's been a lot of fun, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next chapter of Ethereal Enigma, much like PixelFade does as well. Thanks so much for watching. May the Force be with you, and have a great rest of your day. Take care.